Welcome to the Short Funk Podcast. I'm Tom Barbalet. I've experienced through the past year memory loss in a way that I've never experienced it previously. But part of that has also been associated with insights into various aspects of my life, which has been very curious in the shadow of this memory loss. And one of the things that has impacted me recently, that I haven't had the opportunity to talk about in Short Funk, is associated with the nature of a crying baby. These insights usually come to me in dreams, and they're dreams where I kind of sit up and take notes from the dreams. There were aspects of my childhood, really my time in Australia full stop, but aspects of my childhood that weren't particularly pleasant. And the reflection of this in a crying baby, in, I guess, the experiences that I had when my father first left my family and left Australia, and to have my brothers, who were relatively young at the time, just in constant emotional flux based on this abandonment. And the representation of this abandonment in their emotions, like an externalization of the abandonment, is something that I don't reflect upon at all. It's not productive. It doesn't in any way add to any aspect of my life. But the nature of the work that I've done recently, in particular, there's a quality associated with corporate culture that relates to belittling people. And it's part of the culture. I mean, it's one of the many unspoken aspects that you can have people that work and work and work and work and work and work some more. And still, through the nature of hierarchy, the way in which, primitive hierarchies exist, that these people will still be belittled in some regard. In fact, in many regards, the whole nature of the relationship in these corporate structures indicates that belittling is not only explicit, it's actually a useful tool in maintaining these structures. For me in particular, it always strikes me as curious when this occurs, but it occurs. It's just the nature of working in companies. And I think the accumulation of this has impacted me more with a return to this crying baby phenomena. The sense fundamentally that I'm in a place which is bad, that I need to escape from. And the way they returned to me was in a dream associated with my family lived in a house in Australia. My mother still owns this house, even though at least one, returned to the fact that it probably should be sold. No one lives there. It's rented out, divided into four separate single folk living in it. This house was in constant disrepair. The nature of the divorce was, in fact, that my mother got the house, and my father didn't have to provide heavily. So the house became an embodiment of the divorce. The degradation of the house, various things that went wrong with the house continuously, doors that couldn't be opened. Just the fact that you had this house that wasn't working properly, that no one could work on, with children, young children inside it, that the house had to be protected over everything else, and the quality of life of everyone involved was not important. It was the house, über alles, the house. So the nature of the dream is being outside the house, walking through broken glass, walking through a variety of things that indicates that you live in extreme poverty. Stuff that I experience basically in the area that I live currently, but with regards to this house specifically. And to hear my brother crying, continuously crying, not to be able to get into the house, not be able to deal with the crying, but just hearing the crying consistently and ongoing. This is the nature of the quality of dreams that impact me currently. Thinking about these things, about how one actually solves these problems in a circumstance where one is completely disempowered. This is my life currently. Tom Barbalet in San Jose, signing out.